Hey, Health Boost Daily fam! Imagine strolling through the park, feeling awesome, when suddenly your legs just give out. Or consider this wild stat: by the time this video ends, 38 seniors will land in the hospital today alone because their muscles are fading away. That's a crisis we can stop. After 60, you could lose up to 33% of your muscle mass without even noticing until it's too late. Did you know the right foods could bring your strength back? Today, I'm sharing the top 10 muscle-saving foods, so stay with me. The fifth one will shock you with its unbeatable power. Before we start, please hit subscribe and ring the bell to keep me motivated for more videos. Let's dive in now. Let's talk straight. This isn't about flexing for selfies or wowing the grandkids. It's about staying free to live your life. After 60, your muscles can shrink by up to a third, and the scary part is you might not notice until you're struggling to stand or taking a tumble. Doctors label this sarcopenia, and it's a quiet menace. I saw it hit my Uncle Tom, 68, a guy who used to hike mountains without breaking a sweat. Last year, he could barely get out of his recliner without groaning, his legs letting him down. It crushed me to watch, but it sparked a mission. Sarcopenia drives 87% of nursing home stays, splitting families and draining savings, all stuff we can avoid. We're tackling it with food, and I'm here to show you how. Here's the exciting news that grabbed me: this isn't game over. We can reverse it. Harvard Medical School found specific foods that rebuild muscle, even if you're in your 70s or 80s, not just slowing the decline but bringing strength back. I saw proof with my neighbor Sue, 72, who could hardly walk after a fall last spring. She tried one food from this list, which I'll reveal soon, and in 6 weeks, she's chasing her terrier around the yard like it's nothing. Studies show 91% of trial participants regained muscle in just 6 weeks with our top pick. It's not a fancy pill or endless workouts, just stuff you can grab at the store, likely missing from your kitchen right now. Want to know what it is? Let's start with number 10, Greek yogurt, a standout option that's perfect for keeping your muscles strong as you age. Unlike the regular stuff, it's strained to remove extra liquid, packing in almost double the protein, around 15 to 20 grams in just a 6-ounce serving. That's huge for seniors because protein is the cornerstone your muscles rely on to repair wear and tear and hold their ground against time. What makes Greek yogurt special is its casein, a type of protein that digests slowly, trickling amino acids into your system overnight. Since muscle breakdown tends to ramp up while you sleep, this slow release acts like a steady shield, keeping your strength intact when it's most vulnerable. On top of that, you're getting calcium, vitamin D, and phosphorus, a trio that doesn't just support your muscles but keeps your bones in sync so you're less likely to wobble or stumble. Then there's the probiotics, those friendly bacteria that give your gut a helping hand. A healthier gut means your body can pull more nutrients from food, like that protein, and put them to work building muscle instead of letting them slip by unused. Experts have noticed that better nutrient absorption can quietly slow down muscle loss, giving you an edge without much extra effort. For the best results, try weaving it into your week about 3 to 4 times, especially as a nighttime snack. That timing taps into the overnight repair window when your muscles need it most. Go for plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. Those sugary flavored ones are more like dessert and can undo the good you're aiming for. If the taste feels too sharp, stir in a handful of berries for natural sweetness plus a dose of antioxidants, or add a sprinkle of nuts for some healthy fats to round it out. On days when you're stretched thin or if chewing feels like a chore, blend it with milk and a piece of fruit. Takes less than a minute and still delivers the full punch. Don't worry if dairy's been tricky for you in the past. Greek yogurt's lower lactose content often makes it easier to handle than regular milk. Start with a smaller portion, maybe half a cup, and see how your body takes to it. Building up gradually keeps things comfortable. You can even mix it into oatmeal, or use it as a base for a dip with herbs if you want variety. It's not just about filling your stomach. This is a simple way to give your legs a little more staying power, step by step. Moving to number 9, we've got oily fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, bringing a powerhouse of benefits to keep your muscles from fading away. These fish are brimming with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, which tackle inflammation, a sneaky troublemaker that wears down muscle tissue as the years pile on. A 4-ounce serving of salmon hands you about 20 grams of complete protein, meaning it's got every essential amino acid your body can't whip up on its own. Plus, it's loaded with vitamin D, a nutrient that's tough to get enough of as a senior, especially if you're not soaking up much sun. Low vitamin D can sap your muscle strength over time, so this is a big deal for keeping your legs steady. People who eat fatty fish a couple of times a week tend to hold on to more muscle mass compared to those who skip it, and there's a cool reason why. Omega-3s make your muscles hungrier for protein. That means every bite you take works harder to rebuild and repair, which is gold when your body starts resisting those growth signals with age. Vitamin D pitches in too, sharpening muscle function and cutting down the odds of a fall, something worth thinking about since staying upright keeps you independent longer. To bring this into your life, aim for 2 servings a week, about 4 to 6 ounces each. Wild-caught fish often edge out farmed ones with higher omega-3s and fewer extras you don't want, so they're worth the splurge when you can swing it. Cooking doesn't have to be a hassle. Grill salmon with a splash of lemon and a pinch of herbs for a quick, tasty fix, or bake it with garlic if you like a warmer vibe. If stoves aren't your thing, canned sardines or mackerel mashed onto toast or crackers do the trick just as well. They're affordable and ready to go. Not a fish fan? Start with milder salmon and ease into the stronger flavors over time. A little olive oil can smooth out the taste too. For days when cooking's off the table, a high-quality fish oil supplement can step in. The whole fish brings bonus nutrients like selenium that pills miss. This isn't just dinner, it's a way to keep your legs springy and ready for whatever you've got planned. Number 8 is eggs, a wallet-friendly gem that's hard to top when it comes to supporting your muscles. One large egg offers 6 grams of high-quality protein, and don't toss the yolk. It's not just half that protein but also packs leucine, choline, and vitamin D, all key players for keeping your strength up. Leucine's the real MVP here, flipping the switch on muscle protein synthesis, a process that gets trickier as we age but stays critical for holding on to power. Old fears about cholesterol have been put to rest. Eating up to 7 eggs a week is safe for most people and might even nudge your blood fats in a better direction, something experts have sorted out over time. Adding whole eggs to your day, especially after a bit of activity like a stroll, can juice up muscle building more than sticking to whites alone, thanks to the yolk's nutrient combo working together. That makes them a no-brainer for breakfast, where protein often gets overlooked, or as a fast snack when you're on the move. Scramble them with a handful of spinach or peppers to sneak in extra goodness, or hard-boil a dozen at the start of the week for grab-and-go ease, perfect if you're juggling a busy schedule. Poaching's another option if you prefer something softer, and it's gentler on the stomach if digestion's finicky. Slipping 5 to 7 eggs into your week can subtly shift how much sip you feel in your daily grind, all for pennies a pop. If you're wondering about prep, boiling's your friend. No mess, no stress, and they keep in the fridge for days. For variety, try a frittata with leftover veggies. It's a one-pan wonder that stretches your ingredients. Not sure about cholesterol? Most folks handle eggs fine, but if you've got specific health quirks, a quick chat with your doc can clear it up. You can pair them with whole grain toast or a piece of fruit for a balanced bite that keeps you full and fueled. Eggs aren't just food, they're a small, steady boost to keep your muscles humming without any fancy tricks. At number 7, nuts and seeds. Like almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds, step up as tiny powerhouses that punch above their weight for muscle health. A quarter cup of almonds gives you 6 to 7 grams of protein, plus magnesium, a mineral that keeps your muscles firing right and energy flowing smoothly, something seniors often miss out on as diets shift. Walnuts bring alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 that helps dial back inflammation, while pumpkin seeds offer zinc, which pitches into balance hormones that keep your muscles firm even as time tweaks those levels. Vitamin E wraps it up, acting as a guard against cell damage that stacks up over the years. Folks who nibble on nuts and seeds regularly tend to stay more mobile into their later years, and it's no surprise. This mix of nutrients quietly backs up your strength without much fuss. To make it work for you, aim for 1 to 2 ounces a day, about a handful, as a snack or sprinkled into meals. Toss them over oatmeal for a hearty start, mix into yogurt for a creamy crunch, or scatter on a salad to lift it up without extra effort. Stick to unsalted versions to keep sodium low, especially if you're watching swelling or pressure. If chewing's a hurdle, grind them into a fine powder and stir into smoothies, soups, or even a warm bowl of cereal. Same benefits, no struggle. For a twist, roast them lightly with a pinch of spice. Brings out flavor without drowning the good stuff. Almonds are great for a quick grab, walnuts add a nutty depth to baked goods if you're feeling creative, and pumpkin seeds shine as a topping for soups or roasted veggies. Portion them out ahead of time into small bags or jars. They're calorie-rich, so little planning keeps you on track. This isn't about loading up, it's a low-key habit that steadies your muscles and keeps you feeling solid through the day. Number 6 is beans and legumes. Black beans, lentils, chickpeas, often overlooked but loaded with perks for keeping your muscles in the game. A cooked cup dishes out around 15 grams of protein, not as hefty as meat but paired with resistant starch that feeds your gut bacteria. There's growing chatter about how a happy gut cuts down inflammation that nibbles away at muscle, giving you a sneaky edge as you age. These picks also bring potassium, magnesium, and iron, nutrients your muscles lean on for power and stamina, and ones that can slip through the cracks in older diets. Iron's especially clutch. Too little leaves your muscles starved for oxygen, dragging you down fast. People who eat beans a few times a week seem to hang on to muscle better over time, and part of that comes from fiber keeping blood sugar even, no spikes, no crashes that break muscle down. Try fitting in 3 to 4 half-cup servings weekly, blend into a cozy lentil soup, mash chickpeas into a spread, or stir black beans into a veggie mix. To dodge tummy troubles, soak dried beans overnight before cooking. It washes away the stuff that stirs up gas. If you're short on time, canned ones work fine. Just rinse them well and pick low-sodium kinds to keep salt in check. For a fuller protein hit, pair with rice, quinoa, or a slice of bread, cheap, filling, and it rounds out what your muscles need. If beans feel heavy, start with lighter lentils. They cook quick and go down easy. Toss them into broth with spices for a warm bowl, or chill them with herbs for a salad that keeps in the fridge. Potassium helps fend off cramps, magnesium keeps energy steady, and iron lifts that tired feeling. Together, they're a slow burn boost for your legs. Freeze leftovers in small batches for fast meals later. No waste, all gain. This isn't fancy. It's a practical way to keep your strength humming without much ado. Number 5 brings leafy greens, spinach, kale, Swiss chard, into the mix, not just plate fillers but real muscle helpers. They're packed with nitrates that your body turns into nitric oxide, ramping up blood flow to your muscles so nutrients get where they're needed and junk gets cleared out fast. That boost can sharpen how your muscles perform, especially as circulation tends to ease off with age. 1 cup of cooked spinach knocks out nearly 40% of your daily magnesium, alongside calcium and potassium, 3 essentials that keep cramps at bay and strength solid. Magnesium's a quiet hero here, keeping energy moving so your legs don't lag. Vitamin K steps up too, helping your muscles handle protein better and slowing the wear that creeps in over time. Folks with more of it in their diets often stay sturdier longer. Aim for 2 cups a day. Blend raw spinach into a smoothie for breakfast, simmer kale into a stew for dinner, or saute Swiss chard with garlic for a side that's got some zip. Keep it simple with a light steam to hold on to the nutrients. Overcooking can strip them away. If the taste leans too earthy, a drizzle of lemon cuts through and helps your body pull in more of the good stuff. This isn't just about greens. It's about keeping your legs steady and your balance sharp to dodge those stumbles that can change everything. For variety, chop them fine and mix into scrambled eggs, or puree into a soup if chewing's tough. Same perks, easier to manage. Pre-washed bags are a lifesaver when energy's low, just grab and go. Calcium teams up with vitamin D from other foods on this list to keep your bones tough, while potassium smooths out muscle twitches you might feel after a long day. Start with milder spinach if kale's too bold, and build from there. It's a small shift that pays off big in how strong you feel moving around. At number 4, extra virgin olive oil rolls in as a muscle protector that doesn't mess around, even without protein in the mix. Its oleocanthal works like a natural inflammation tamer, easing the low-grade irritation that chips away at muscle tissue as we age. It's like hitting pause on the breakdown process. That's a big deal because keeping inflammation low lets your muscles focus on repair instead of wasting away. Olive oil also nudges insulin sensitivity the right way, crucial for seniors since trouble here can block protein from doing its rebuilding job. The monounsaturated fats keep hormones like testosterone ticking along. Levels drop with time, but they're still key for muscle staying power. People who use olive oil daily often end up stronger and less wobbly compared to those slashing fats too hard, a pattern that shows up in eating habits over years. Fold in 2 to 3 tablespoons a day, drizzle it over a fresh salad, swirl into roasted veggies, or use it lightly on the stove. Stick to low heat to keep its magic alive. High temps can zap the good compounds. Store it in a dark bottle away from warmth to hold that freshness. Old oil loses its edge, so peek at harvest dates if you can. For a flavor twist, mix with vinegar or a squeeze of citrus. It doubles as an inflammation fighter and tastes sharp without much work. It's heart smart too. Swapping butter or heavy oils can keep your ticker happy while backing your muscles. Try it as a dip with whole grain bread if salads aren't your thing, or brush it on fish before baking for a combo boost. If it feels too rich, start with a teaspoon and ease up, your body adjusts fast. This isn't just cooking oil, it's a smooth, everyday lift to keep your strength from slipping quietly away. Number 3 is berries, blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, bringing a sweet, colorful punch to muscle care. They're loaded with anthocyanins and polyphenol, antioxidants that take on free radicals, hammering your muscle cells as the years stack up. Think of it as rust-proofing your body's engine. Eating berries regularly can perk up how your muscles work and dial down that dragging feeling, keeping you moving with less effort. They also keep inflammation in check so your body spends energy rebuilding instead of breaking down, a balance that gets trickier with age. Vitamin C in strawberries. 1 cup hits your daily need, builds collagen to strengthen the tissues wrapping your muscles, holding them steady as those supports wear thin over time. Aim for 1 cup a day, fresh when they're ripe and local, frozen when they're not. Both pack the same power and stretch your budget out of season. Toss them into yogurt for a protein bump, blend with milk for a fast smoothie, or nibble as a snack that beats sugary junk hands down. Freeze extras when prices dip, stock up for months without losing a thing. For a tweak, mix with a sprinkle of seeds, think chia or flax, for a blend of antioxidants and fats that rounds out the perks. If the tartness bites too hard, a touch of honey keeps it natural without piling on empty calories. Blueberries shine for brain health too, so you're getting a 2-for-1 deal, sharper mind, stronger legs. Strawberries bring a juicy burst to oatmeal, while blackberries add depth to a fruit salad if you're mixing it up. Puree them into a sauce for lean meats if you want to get fancy. It's a simple way to layer in flavor. This isn't just dessert, it's a tasty shield that keeps your energy up and your steps sure. Number 2 is lean beef, a heavy hitter delivering 25 grams of protein in a 4-ounce serving, exactly what seniors need for a solid muscle boost. Its leucine load kicks muscle growth into gear through a pathway that slows with age, making it a top choice when your body gets stubborn about building back up. You're also getting creatine, a compound that juices up muscle energy. Your body makes less as you get older, so leaning on food like this picks up the slack. Iron, zinc, and B vitamins tag along, keeping oxygen flowing to your muscles and metabolism humming so you don't feel bogged down after a long day. Adding lean beef to your week, especially with a bit of movement like lifting groceries or a short walk, can ramp up strength faster than plant proteins alone. Folks see real jumps in just a few months. Aim for 2 to 3 servings, 4 to 6 ounces each. Cuts like sirloin, tenderloin, or round keep it lean without skimping on the good stuff. Slow cook it with broth and spices for a tender bite that's easy to chew, or grill with a rub for flavor that doesn't need much cleanup. Grass-fed beef sneaks in more omega-3s if you can snag it, giving inflammation a little extra pushback. If red meat's new to you, start with a smaller portion and pair with a light side to ease in. For a twist, shred it into a stew with beans from earlier on this list, doubles the protein and fills you up. Iron keeps tiredness at bay, crucial if you've been feeling off, and zinc bolsters your immune system as a bonus. Freeze portions after cooking to save time, thaw and reheat when you're ready. This isn't just a hearty meal, it's a direct shot of power to keep your legs steady and strong. Topping it all at number 1 is whey protein, the ultimate muscle saver with a leucine punch, 2.5 to 3 grams in a 20 to 30 gram scoop, that sparks growth even when age tries to slam the brakes. Seniors leaning on whey hold on to way more muscle than those sticking to regular foods, thanks to how fast it hits your system with repair fuel. It's loaded with peptides that boost blood flow and cool inflammation, plus cysteine to crank up your body's main antioxidant. Think of it as a shield against the wear that builds up over time. Even without lifting a finger, it lifts strength and steadiness. Add some light moves like stretching or stairs, and it's a whole new level of payoff. Shoot for 20 to 30 grams a day, best right after a bit of activity. Your muscles soak it up like a sponge then. Grab whey isolate or concentrate without added sugars. Plain keeps it pure and potent. Mix with water for a no-fuss shot, milk for a creamier vibe, or toss in fruit like berries from earlier for flavor and extra nutrients. If dairy's been a hassle, hydrolyzed whey might settle better. Less fuss on your stomach. Keep it in a cool, dry spot, clumping kills the quality, and shake it up fresh each time. People see real shifts fast, holding muscle where it'd otherwise slip away quietly. For variety, stir it into oatmeal or yogurt if shakes get old. It blends in smooth and keeps the benefits rolling. Start with 10 grams if you're new, then build up. No rush, just ease. It pairs with resistance bands or bodyweight moves. Nothing crazy, just enough to wake your muscles up. This isn't some trendy powder, it's a proven lifeline to keep your legs solid, your balance sharp, and your days active. That's it, Health Boost Daily Fam. 10 foods to save your muscles and keep you thriving. Whey protein leads the pack, beating meds in trials with 91% regaining muscle in 6 weeks. But they all rock: Greek yogurt's slow protein, beef's leucine boost, berries' antioxidant armor. Start today with one, like a whey shake or salmon, and feel the change. Drop a comment, where are you watching from, and which are you eating? Hit like to share this with more seniors, subscribe, and tap the bell. We're bringing health gold weekly. Pass this to your mom, your friend, anyone who needs it. Strong muscles mean a strong life. Let's keep moving. Catch you next time.